Hey, I'm currently in California visiting my friend Sophia in Los Gatos near Santa Cruz. It's beautiful here. I am absolutely loving it. I definitely needed the time away just to reflect and think over the summer. And one of the biggest things I got into this summer was mountain biking. So I wanted to kind of talk about my experience, and keep in mind I am just a beginner. I am going to talk about my way of learning, but please do not take any advice from me. I'm just kind of saying my experience as a beginner. Oh my god, the sun is so weird right now. Stop, baby, what's that sound? Everybody look. Woo! Did you see that? That was awful. This is the first summer that I have even ever been introduced to mountain biking. I knew it was a thing, obviously, but I never really saw it up close. And I was kind of wary because I had heard stories about, you know, it's the sport that has the most collarbone injuries and you can get hurt so easily. You're flying down a mountain on a bike. Okay, not too bad. Ow! And it's rocky, and it's not like snowboarding where if you fall, like you're falling on most of the time snow, if not ice, which can also be dangerous. But mountain biking has a reputation for being a little scary in that regard. So me being a cautious person, I was like kind of put off from it. But halfway into the summer, I was like, why am I not trying this? Like, it's readily available to me. I live at a resort that offers mountain biking. I want to take advantage of all the opportunities that are thrown at me, and if I am capable, I'm capable of learning, so why not try it? So I forced myself to take a lesson. The first lesson, I woke up that day and I was like, there's no way. I was like, I have to cancel. I had a lot of anxiety. That first lesson, it really showed me that it doesn't have to be scary at all. You can take it so slow and it's so much fun. She didn't really give me any of the technicalities of mountain biking, which is kind of what I wanted. However, that first lesson, she was just so optimistic and encouraging, and that really helped me out. Like, she would just be like, it's all in your mind, like you can do it. There would be turns that I was like, I'm gonna slide out. Oh, oh my god, I almost slid out. Woo. Rocky, keep sliding out. Woo. Did you hear that? Fuck, this is it. Oh, I made it! It is dry today. Yes. And I would just sit there on my bike and I was like, I'm not, like, there's no way I can move right now. And she'd just be like, you can do it, like, you can take it slow, you can sit down, like, just get through it and see how you feel. So I did, and we did 2 laps that first lesson. In mountain biking, they have a saying that's pre-ride, re-ride, and free ride. So many rocks today. I was so slow. I was constantly on the brakes. No brakes. Okay, brakes, I died. But that's just building confidence, right? So then a week went by and I took my second lesson, and this time I was with a 65-year-old, and he was amazing. He taught me a lot of the technicalities, and he was also very encouraging. He would like yell at me, like be like, good berm, good turn.
There we go, good wide turn.
The culture of it was just so accommodating. I was really worried that, you know, I felt like I was gonna be too slow, so I was gonna be in people's ways on the trail, and that's not the case at all. Like, people are very kind. Obviously, you wanna get out of their way and let faster people go. Whoop. Excuse us.
Yeah.
Obviously, you want to get over and like let the faster people go and get out of your way. It makes it more enjoyable for you. Also, that's a heads up for driving. Get out of the way if you're slower. Everybody's like happy to be out there, and everybody's just happy that you're starting and super encouraging.
You're in faster though, that's sick.
I know, dude. I told Crab yesterday, I was so hyped. My second lesson, he just trusted me and he's like, I think you're good. We're gonna go up the lift. So my first lap, oh hey, my friend's up. I'm so happy to be out here. My confidence is growing. It just takes practice, it takes time. Be careful, it's not about speed. Being careful is important. At the resort that I work at, all of the green runs are currently closed because of construction, so I had to learn on blue trails. So it's like green, blue, black, and green is the easiest and black is the hardest. So I was learning on intermediate trails, but again, with all the reassurance that I got and just the culture, I felt really accepted and I was just really eager to learn.
Nice.
Nice shot.
I gotten 13 days in by the end of the season, so that's almost 2 weeks of riding, and I'm really happy I did that. I honestly wish I could have gotten more. I am way more comfortable now. It just takes time to get into something new. When I first started learning, as I said, I was super cautious and just anxious and worried about getting hurt, so I was very afraid to just send it. But a lot of the time in sports like that, like snowboarding as well, you just have to send it and you have to trust yourself that you're gonna get through it in order to try new things and learn. That was a really hard thing for me to come to terms with. Like, sending yourself down a mountain at like full speed without the brakes is very scary.
I'm getting tired, so I'm slowing down.
I was very stiff when I first started out. My like bike body separation was not good.
Yeah, you're
I
killing
need to
it.
get better at my bike body separation because I notice in the turns I'll like grip my fucking inner thighs on my seat
Yeah.
and I'm not like...
My body would just stiff up and that makes it 10 times worse. You kind of have to flow with the bike and trust the bike. Like, mountain bikes are meant to just go straight and go fast, and so as long as you're just like confident, it's gonna blow through the rocks, it's gonna go through, you know, like I've slid out almost multiple times, but you get through it, you know?
Ooh, it's rocky. Ooh. So rocky. My back is hurting. Ooh, that was very bumpy. Ooh, that was rocky.
Another really scary thing for me when I first started was berms. And so the berms are the turns, and they would terrify me because you have to like fully like go away from your bike and you're going downhill and relatively quick and it's steep and you have to like go away from your bike, and I was so worried about sliding out, and so I would take the berms very slowly. Again, the first couple lessons, like, it was hard for me to even get through a berm. I would just kind of either walk my bike or sit down, and the fact that I can do berms now relatively comfortably makes me so happy. That was a big hurdle I had to pass.
I like this turn. And this one. Ooh. And this one. Love for all the turns. Oh, besides this one, I don't like this one. Too steep.
At the end of the season, I really wish I could have gotten into it more because I wanted to get really comfortable on 3 trails first. So there were 3 blue trails that I really liked doing, and I kind of set my focus for like a week straight of just getting my speed down on those, because again, when I first started, I was so nervous and stiff and I wasn't going fast, and I would just like hit the brakes with any like small thing. I went over the handlebars twice because of that, because if you panic and you slam on the brakes and you're out of speed, the momentum's gonna take you over. So wear a helmet, be safe.
Yes. Sometimes I gotta pedal up that, but I made it. Okay, we gotta go a little faster. Ah! I should have gotten more speed. I got a little bounce there. Woo, there too, shit.
Even though I wish I could have progressed a little bit more, I am so happy with how the season ended and how comfortable I got going faster. Like there were sections that I wasn't hitting the brakes at all, and in 13 days I think that's pretty good, and that was a lot of progress for me. I was really proud of myself for that. My feet are on wrong. That's okay. In terms of sliding out, you honestly just have to trust the bike, and as long as you're upright, you're gonna be fine and you're gonna get through it, and you don't panic. Another thing that I was struggling with was like my arms. My coach on my second lesson told me that I need to have robot arms and kind of like get low going through the turns. Ooh, I just slid a little bit. Oh my God. It's hard when you're in it to actually remember the logistics of it. Like you're just kind of trying to survive. Start reminding yourself because you get more comfortable. You're like, oh shit, I actually do have to like get low, turn, and use your body as momentum. I really love mountain biking. I think it's a really social thing. It was really fun to go out with my friends. I got to do a lap with my coworker Claire, and we were kind of on a similar speed, so it was really nice because I got to I felt fast, like I was like catching up to her, and that was really fun for me. Ooh, so pretty! I gotta focus.
We got a bike here, so only cool kids can come.
Yeah?
Yeah, so this is a crib.
I have 2 in front for 3 in 7 days.
Okay, thank you. Let's go on the tech.
I'm so okay.
Yeah.
The main hurdles that I had to face were getting comfortable on berms, getting comfortable with speed, and just fixing my technique, fixing the stiffness in my body, and actually going with the flow. And once I was able to do that, I felt really comfortable at the end of the season, and it was fun for me. Like I was eager to go out, because when I first started learning, I was anxious. I was like, I'm gonna get hurt. I ended up getting a hematoma on my hip, on my left hip. I still kind of have it there, and that was 3 weeks ago. We went out on a rainy day and I had hit a wooden panel. Like I think I have a video of me going over the wooden panels when they're dry, but when they were wet I went way too fast and the bike just slid out from under me, my worst fear, and I smacked my hip, and my phone was in my like hip pocket because I was wearing shorts, and my phone cracked and my hip was so bruised and I had a hematoma. But honestly, that was like my worst injury. You get like small cuts and bruises. Like I still have the bruise. Do you see it? That's when I fell on Snake Charmer when I did that last lap.
Yeah, battle scar.
Bruh. We're going into my least favorite part. The fucking wooden panels on the berms up here suck. But I'm getting better, so I will be positive. Easy. This is the one that I died on last time. So we're gonna go up. Yay! Mountain biking is a really fun hobby to have. It is a very expensive hobby. I'm very lucky and grateful that it was part of my seasonal job that I was able to go out and experience it. I just want to let you know that it's okay to be bad at something at first. Like that's how you learn. I was so embarrassed to start out mountain biking, and I'd be like, I'm so slow, like I cannot go with you. Like my friends would ask to go and they'd be like, no, it's okay. Like they were so encouraging. So I want to be the one to encourage you today. It's okay to be bad. That's how you learn. Even with like me making videos, I'm still not perfect at it, but I love doing it and it makes me happy, and you just gotta push yourself. So this is your reminder for today. Try something new. I'll see you next time. Bye.